Hi, I'm Angel Delich for Bath City Beat, and at the Macomb County Administrative Building, a press conference was held discussing the new Great Lakes Nature Center, scheduled to open somewhere in Macomb County by the end of 2019.
The Nature Center will be focused on conservation, the aquatic life we have here in Macomb County, and green energy.
One of the features we'll have is, of course, the entire facility will be green, and that will be expressed by having a smart flower, among other things. This is a very cool device. Looks like a gigantic flower. The petals are all solar panels. It tracks the sun. When there's no sun, it folds up. And one of the things that will do is not only provide some power for the Nature Center, but it will also generate a lot of dialogue with visitors. And we're hoping to have anywhere from 150 to 200,000 visitors. But it'll generate dialogue about green energy, which we think is a very important public issue. We'll have quite a few different types of animals. So we'll have some small mammals, we'll have all sorts of different birds. Most of those would be rescues that are not releasable. We'll have a butterfly garden, we'll have a lot of different aquatic species, meaning primarily fish. The Great Lakes has about 60 species of endangered or threatened fish. So there's a lot of help that's needed with a lot of those species, and we'll be highlighting a lot of that as well. And of course we'll have turtles like the Blandings turtle, which we've already been involved in some release programs back into the wild. And a lot of amphibians that are threatened or endangered. So there'll be quite a bit of live animals, which is something you generally don't see a lot of at nature centers.
The Nature Center will be focused on indigenous wildlife, for instance, the sandhill crane. Aqueous wildlife will be the main highlight, so the Nature Center will contain many aquariums. It will require a plot of land with an area of about 20,000 square feet, much larger than the average nature center.
There's a few spots in Mount Clemens, without getting too specific, along the riverfront right here in Mount Clemens. There's a few locations that we've been, admiring and, seeing if that would be conducive. That adds a different flavor too. Why do I say that? If something like that were to come here and there was property that was conducive and it really fit, the plan, it would also then enhance, economic development within that community as well. So that's another element of, the thought process. Could this really enhance the community's wealth moving forward too? But ultimately, it has to be something that adds tremendous value to the project itself. So that's first and foremost.
Partners will also play an important part in bringing the Nature Center into existence, expecting somewhere around 100 volunteers and fundraising of some form. But the Nature Center will be a benefit not just to the wildlife, but also to the people of Macomb County. The Detroit Zoological Society is hoping the Nature Center will attract as many as 200,000 visitors a year from all over the Great Lakes. Local school districts have also shown interest in the Nature Center.
The Detroit Zoological Society's mission in life is celebrating and saving wildlife. And we think that the Great Lakes and Macomb County especially are so important in terms of freshwater ecosystems and the conservation and protection of those ecosystems. So part of the way we do that is through touching people and engaging people so that they are introduced and connected to the world of nature. It's kind of tough to do that simply with lectures and talks. When people actually experience the world of nature, they get intrigued by it and they learn to care.
Although the location has yet to be determined, the new Nature Center will be a great sustainable asset to Macomb County, focused on celebrating and conserving the wildlife of the Great Lakes. For Bath City Beat, I'm Angel Delich.